Yeah, so got my lighter, 1045. A little cig, residue of cannabis, smells like. Um, about to, about to go to somebody's place. I haven't seen them in a while. I'm not gonna say the name, but it's a thoughtful, caring, intelligent guy. And and I will be able to hopefully I will be able to charge my phone and hopefully maybe secure some work. Fucking motel. I don't know. I don't know. Figure something out. I don't know. He's pretty smart, so maybe he'll give me some good ideas. Um. Yep. So that's a walk, and then that's a walk, and then we'll see if we can't figure something out. Now the problem is the fucking hospital wouldn't take me because I told them the truth, but not the whole truth, just enough of the truth where it was, will you take me? This is a problem. I've got problems, and they're not my fault. And will you help me? Well, no, they won't. So then the second try there would have to be, or it doesn't necessarily have to be, but we'll pull out all the stops, or most of the stops, and pretty much like there's no going back at that point because then I have to literally say like, holy fuck, like yeah, absolutely. Bible says my job is to waste all you fucking cocksuckers. All right, so if you don't pass the muster, you don't even get buried. You just leave you out. Don't even give a fuck. Stomp you in the fucking face, and then leave you to fucking not be able to breathe, break your fucking ribs, and leave you to fucking get cold and not be able to take a breath. So it's like really gruesome. It's not stuff I like thinking about, which is precisely why, 20 seconds, stomp, stomp, elbow, fucking gouge the fucking eye out, motherfucking break that bone, and motherfucking leave him. 20 seconds, leave, never think about him again. Fuck them. So, unfortunately, there's at least 10% of the population that really deserves that treatment, which is really really terrible shit. But see, they are doing that to people right now, okay, metaphysically, but also physically, by proxy. Right? It's like people don't fucking think about consequences of their actions. They don't think very hard, and mostly I think because most people can't think very well. But the ones that can think, it's not PC, so we can't say it. And then the ones that can't think, well, everything has to be dumbed down to them because otherwise things would take way too long, unless you segregate society on intelligence lines, which should definitely motherfucking happen. Okay, I should be able to go to a city where it's like everybody has 115 IQ or higher. Give or take a couple points or whatever, grandfathered in because you're somebody's child or something, but more or less, high IQ place. Similarly, low IQ place. Okay, different rules, different levels of technicality, and essentially, yeah, I mean, essentially that's what we're talking about. Um, tribalism, tribalism. Tribes which are like you, and with people that are like you, and then you get stuff done that you like to do, and they like to do it, and then this life in the world is better and everything, and it's really, really simple, but it starts with fuck democracy. Okay, it starts with fuck democracy because you can't conglomerate such a large group of people. This is what the Bible says: captains of tens, fifties, hundreds, and thousands, because thousands is the biggest group, independent group or whatever, within a tribe or whatever. There's a lot of technicalities, but the essential thing is that it all breaks down to the tens, which also breaks down to the buddy system. You just got to learn from David and Jonathan and to see how valuable the buddy system is. So everybody needs a buddy, at least one buddy, maybe two buddies, not five buddies, but just one or two buddies, and then a member of a captain of a unit of 10 and a member of a unit of 50. It doesn't have to be precise, but it has to be pretty precise. And then you do the initial mass function, and this is how you distribute mass, which is wealth. So your portion in the earth, okay, in your group, then distributed by initial mass function, and this is going to be plus or minus some exponential factor or something like that. But what it will conduct, what it will lead to, is if you follow the law of the initial mass function, then you will have access, even if you're poor as fuck, you will have access to somebody with money that can do shit that you want to do. And so long as you can explain that it's a good deal and why it's a good deal and how they will benefit and how everybody will benefit, people with money are going to be all too happy to give up that money for that because, altruistic projects and stuff, tax write-off, right? You got to pay your 10%, 10% to God. If you don't pay 10% to God, I'll take everything, okay? You got to pay your 10th. You got to pay your 10th. And as it happens, it's like you got to pay your 10th to me. Them's the rules. I would say I didn't write them. Technically, I didn't write them. So technically, I didn't write them. But they're written, and I'm the beneficiary. And we go all sorts of different legal moves, but I'd rather just keep it simple for, most people. I think that's simple enough for most people. Small groups, buddy system, get that shit going. And I'm about to start walking, I think. Anyway, I'll upload this and then walk. Almost 7 minutes. And hopefully I'll get some peace.